it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome to my channel. Make sure you go ahead and give it a like and subscribe and join the Be True, Be You family. So today's video is more of like it's something I really haven't talked about a lot. I have done a lot of videos, like my deepest, darkest secrets. I did one about anxiety and that kind of stuff. But one thing that I've kind of kept to myself is about my faith. And I think after writing this little paper for my theology class at my school, I think I want to share it with you. I'm going to read you guys my paper because I realized that maybe how I went about my faith could help someone else. And I do want to start bringing my faith and talking about what I believe in on my channel, like in a deeper religious way. And I understand I might get some hate for this, and that's perfectly fine because this is who I am, and I want to show that to you guys. The whole point of my channel is to show you guys who I am and to help you guys feel okay with showing who you are. And a big part of who I am is my faith. So that is something that I think is very necessary for me to show you guys. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So first, I'm going to read you guys my paper because I think it has a lot of really good messages in it, and I didn't even realize it because when I write, I just write. I don't really think about it, and then I go over and read, and I realize that I realize things, and that happens even with my videos. There's some videos I go really far back and watch my first video, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, I didn't even know I was feeling that way, and yeah, it's very writing and making my videos is how I express myself, and that's something I'm really, really glad to be able to share with you guys and to put out there for other people to see. And I really hope that it does help people. So my paper is titled, Who is Jesus to Me? And it's kind of like a reflection on my faith. And just to preface this, I am a Christian. And it's kind of just, I don't go all the way to Catholic. I do go to a Catholic school, but some of their principles I do not follow, and that's okay. I'm part of the United Church of Christ, which is kind of a different, it's like in the Christian realm, but it's like inclusive to like all different kinds of religions. We celebrate, we have a mass, and our masses have different, or they're not called mass, they're church services, but we have like we only have Eucharist, or the body of Christ, every once a month at the end of the month normally, and we normally change it up so the bread is from a different country and it's not unleavened. So it's different than the Catholic faith, but some of the stuff does line up, and my faith has just kind of brought aspects of Catholicism and the United Church of Christ and all these other things. So it's kind of like I am a Christian. I'm under the Christian umbrella, but my faith is a combination of a bunch of the different Christian religions, and I think that's pretty unique. So I'm gonna read you guys my paper. My life has always had God in it. I grew up in the church. I was always there. My mom was a part of the choir, so I would be there every Sunday and most weekday evenings. I, in a very literal sense, was able to explore the church, but also to explore my faith. I have also had some amazing mentors along the way, people who truly invested in me and the growth of my faith. These people allowed me to challenge them and to ask questions regarding my faith. This upbringing helped me to be shaped into my faith and to grow a good base for it. But I don't think I truly had an understanding of it until I allowed myself to give it into it in a personal level. Yes, I was around it, but I think I gave into the group aspect of it and what they wanted me to get out of it than the personal aspect. I think that my relationship with God started to grow when I started working at the soup kitchen every month. The soup kitchen showed me God's work in real life, and it allowed me to feel a real relationship with Him in a way that I'd never had before. Because of this, I have gone to work at the soup kitchen every month for the last 5 years. This is because this is my way to feel close to God, and it allows me to see God in the people there. It's like in Frankel's book. That's a book we read in class. With the cook. The cook saw everyone as equal and gave them all the same amount of food instead of choosing favorites. I find that with my work at the soup kitchen, I can relate to that. I see the people who come in, a lot of them believe that they are alone and that no one cares, and when I am there, it's my job to show them that someone does care, that someone does see you as equal, that you aren't below anyone, and especially that you do matter. By doing this, by just talking to them, I see God in them, and I see what I am trying to show them, He is trying to show me in return. He shows me His love through the other people in my life, but most especially, He teaches me through the people who need my help the most. During sophomore year, I saw people hiding things about themselves, their talents, their ambitions, and most importantly, they were hiding their personalities from people around them. They didn't feel accepted, they felt alone, and they believed that they were the only ones who felt this way. They couldn't, or maybe didn't recognize that a lot of people around them were doing the same thing. I saw it. I saw people struggling because they had gotten it in their head that they weren't good enough. So I asked God for courage to show them that they were wrong and that they could be who they were. That year, on October 14th, 2019, I posted my very first YouTube video on the subject. I have worked hard ever since to create a brand with the message that it's okay to be yourself. And I've gotten a lot of feedback on my videos, people commenting that they were glad that they had found my account when they did, people saying that what I was doing, what I was saying in my videos was helping them to feel confident to go on another day and start to show the true side to themselves. Comments like this, or people DMing me for advice, really stuck with me. I started my channel as an outlet to allow people around me to see that they weren't alone, and it became my outlet to understand certain aspects and events in my life. It's also become a memory album for me. But seeing the way people reached out to me showed me that there were more people than I thought who felt like they didn't matter, and my stories and vlogs were helping them to feel connected to someone. It showed them that someone cares and that someone can relate to them. My channel's definitely evolved since then. It has become a community who supports each other, and the message that was originally at the forefront has been added to. It's crazy to see how my channel has grown and continues to grow, and how I have truly made an impact on people's lives. That I'm making a difference has made all the difference to me. I think that the thing about my life is that I never expected any of it. I let it all happen, and I trusted that God would be there to guide me on the right path. My end goal is just to make a difference on the world. I believe that God will use me to do just that. I believe that He wants me to spread His message through my work, through the homeless people, and through my YouTube channel. He's putting me in a place to impact someone's life. To me, Jesus is my teacher, my guide on this journey called life, and I will do what I can to see what He wants me to and take what He has taught me and teach it to others. I want to change the world, and I believe that with Jesus I can do that. I find God in a very unconventional way in my life, through things that anyone else would just call secondary, but I know He's there. Nothing in my life has turned out how I planned it, but it doesn't mean that it hasn't turned out how God planned it. Like Frankel says, everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given circumstance, to choose one's own way. Even my plans never turned out by choosing to have a good attitude. I can make anything a reality, and that's God's lesson to me. I think that paper, after rereading it, it like really spoke to me the way that I didn't realize how God impacted me in my life. And especially, I talked about my YouTube channel, especially through my YouTube channel, every time I get a comment or someone DMs me asking for advice, it's kind of my it strikes my head like I made an impact in someone's life. I help someone. And I really do. I pray every day. That's my way to communicate with God, and that's my way to get answers for my questions. And He really does support me, and I have worked really hard to cultivate my relationship with him and just be more welcoming to other people. It's just kind of like I've realized that I've become closer with him through doing YouTube and through working at the homeless shelter. And the homeless shelter really has become one of my favorite things to do, and doing my videos is my way of understanding things and understanding, I think God put that idea in my head so that I would have a new outlet to share things with the world and to make a difference, which is all I've ever wanted to do with my life. I think that's one of the big reasons I'm becoming a teacher, just because I want to help people and I want to make that difference in people's lives. And I have actually done some studying on other religions, like Hinduism and Islam and Judaism. I like to learn about other things. I like where my faith is right now, but I like to learn about the other types of religions so I can understand the other people around me. And there's some really interesting aspects of it. So I welcome everyone of every religion, and I think that's the unique factor is each of us can be in one faith or be in different faiths, but have similar morals and have similar concepts that we all believe in, and that's what kind of connects us. And I think that's really amazing to see. I think that's why I like studying other religions, because it allows me to feel connected with people who maybe I didn't think I was connected to before because we were of a different religion. And I think it's very, very like cool to just see the differences and see the uniquenesses in each thing. So don't think that if you're a different religion and you watch my channel that anything is I'm like not gonna. I think that's awesome, and I would love to learn about your religion. So if you want to reach out to me or comment about it, feel free to do that. My Instagram is linked in the bio, and you're more than welcome to DM me. I will respond to you guys. But yeah, I think I've been putting off making this video for a really long time, and I think like finally getting to make it is very good for me, and I hope it really reaches out to someone and allows them to maybe understand their faith a little bit more. And if you want to reach out to me, like I said, please do that. It doesn't matter what faith you are. It's really awesome to see, and I would love to understand your faith if you're from a different faith, or if you are from one like the same faith as me. Please reach out. Maybe there's something I don't know yet. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. I really hope this made an impact on your day, or maybe even made you smile, or made you realize something about yourself that you didn't know. I love you all so much. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done for me. You really have allowed me to express myself and have become my outlet for understanding myself and the world around me, and I'm very thankful for that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, be true, be you. Bye!